Okay, so he started that war, Rabi al-Awwal 22, right? A master number. They always do things astrologically, right? And on the Islamic calendar. They want to make you think Islam is all about terrorism, right? But the majority of things they do is on the Islam, based upon Islamic calendar. So if you want to catch them, follow the moon, follow the Islamic calendar, follow Islam, mashallah. Okay, now, okay, so they went in at the red dragon was kicked out of Jannah, right? Out of the heavens, not Jannah, but out of the heavens, right? During the new moon, right? The Virgo new moon, 2023 Virgo new moon, right? And he fell to the earth and began making war against the saints, right? And when did he begin to making war? Rabi al-Awwal, 2020. Rabi al-Awwal, 20, yeah, Rabi al-Awwal 22, 1445, October 7th, 2023. Now, why did he do that? Right? Why did he do that? Because it was to celebrate Ben Gurion's birthday, which was October 16th, which is 7, right? And also, what is another one? Levi Eshkosh, I think his name is that. And they were both former prime monsters, I call them, not ministers, former prime monsters of the synagogue of Satan, the occupation of Palestine, of the colony that's the Ashkenazi synagogue of Satan. They are the former prime ministers of the synagogue of Satan, and they did it on Putin's birthday, right? Because they wanted, and Putin's birthday is also the President Vladimir Putin's birthday is also October 7th, right? And that's Libra at the South Node. They made that war at the South Node, and they wanted all that negativity to be put on Putin, right? Because Putin is defending his borders against the Nazis in Khazaria, right? Which is now Ukraine, right? Okay, so, and this is not hate speech, this is history. This is theology. This is eschatology. This is sociology. This is pathology. This is spirituality. This is truth. This is reality. This is not hate speech. Okay? Now, anyway, it's educational. And everything is documented, right? Now, so now they wanted the negativity to be gone on Putin. Now, and right before this full moon, they did a terrorist strike not in Palestine, but in Russia, right? Claimed to be ISIS, right? Because what is this? Where is this new moon this full moon taking place? But on the axis of ISIS, right? So they did that attack on Russia, right? And why did they do it in Russia? They did it on Russia because why? Why? Because they do things to compound the negative energy that's already taken place. So they did that on October 7th, right? Now they're trying to connect October 7th with this new strike, they trying to connect the October 7th with the new strike, in Russia, right? Because remember, the October 7th was Putin's birthday, right? And so now they strike it in Russia, right? To which Putin is the president, mashallah. So what do? They try to compound it, right? Compound the negative energy and direct it to Russia, right? Because Putin is a Libra, right? And so the South Node is in Libra, and this the eclipse, right? That will occur Ramadan 29, 1445, April 8th, 2024. That is going to be occur over America and the Zionist Israel, right? So they're trying to direct that energy away from them and put it on Putin, put it on Russia. That's what they're trying to do. Draw the negative attention away from them and put it on Russia. And using ISIS as a means of directing the spirits, because it was a sacrifice when they did that terrorist attack. They sacrificed souls to feed to the demons that, do their bidding, right? So the demons do the bidding of the one who does the sacrificing. So they call upon the demons and feed them the souls of those whom they sacrifice, right? And they love sacrificing children because children are the most innocent. So they give a lot of power, right? Because of that innocence. That's why when they drink that adrenochrome, it gives them, when they drink that adrenochrome, the adrenochrome in the blood, right? It gives them a lot of power, makes them feel powerful because the energy is pure. It's like pure cocaine, right? So it just gets them crazy high, right? Okay, so that's why they did that sacrificing terrorist attack in Russia, because it was like compounding the negative energy and the human sacrificing, right? The human sacrifice that they did on, Rabi al-Awwal 22, 2020, Rabi al-Awwal 2022, no, Rabi al-Awwal 22nd, which was a master number, right? 45 rather, and October 7th, which was Putin's birthday. So they connect the two. That was game. So Putin, if you want to find out who did that, look no further than the subsidiary of Ukraine, its outpost, its colony, and that is the Zionist occupiers of Palestine. They did that shit to you. They did that shit. It was a sacrifice. It was a ritual, right? It was a ritual, right? In hopes of getting some type of help, some type of demonic help, and causing you, destabilizing your government, and redirecting the energy. That's what it was about. It was game. They're playing a game, a spiritual game, but it's serious. It's very, very serious. It is not to be taken lightly. Not at all. You don't take it lightly. You take it every bit as serious as it is, right? Okay. Okay. Ooh, it's just trying to get this together. So Vladimir Putin, if you looking for the culprits of the attack, look no further. It is the Zionist occupation of Palestine. Those Zionist occupiers of Palestine, of the Holy Land. Right? Those are the ones. And they hate, by the way, that you're telling the real Hebrew Israelites who they are. And Africans, okay? If France tries to get in that war, with that unholy war against Putin, y'all need to act. Kick those French further out of Africa, Al-Kibu land. Deny them no natural resources. Unite and deny them no natural resources. Deny them the opportunity to try to start a global war, to expand that war. Because guess what? The Zionists are coming for you too. They want to take your natural resources. They want to have a Zionist head and a Hebrew Israelite body and steal your ancestral heritage and your natural resources to control the world. They coming for you too. So if France tries, Macronis tries to attack, use soldiers to attack Russia like they did that pipeline, you better stand with Russia, and you better kick Macron out. And Macron, you need to think about how you suffered the first time when you went against Russia. How you almost froze your country to death, your countrymen to death. You need to think about the turmoil you're having in your own country right now, instead of trying to mess with Russia and send troops to Ukraine. And French people, don't let him do that shit, because he's just making your lives miserable. More miserable than it already is. Trying to help those Zionists take over the world, because for them it's do or die. You better stand up for yourselves and tell him no. Open your mouth and say no. Say hell no. We won't go. Don't go kill yourselves for nothing, for stupid people who don't have your best interest at heart. Because what are you going to do if Al-Qaeda nations deny you natural resources? You better keep the peace too. Don't let Macron just boss you around like you sissy. Enough of that crap. Put Macron in his goddamn place. Thinking he another Bonaparte, right? He another fucking Bonaparte. Eat cake, Cronus. Eat cake, Macronis. Shit. Chocolate cake. Let him eat cake. And popcorn too. I'm trying to send some troops to expand the war. No, don't let him do it, Africa. Don't let him do it. Because and come back and try to be your friend when he knows the ultimate game plan. They know the strategy. They've been trying to do this since the Spanish Inquisition. They've been trying to do this. No, it's time to stand up and tell them no. Sheesh, tell them no. Shit. Damn, if not now, when? Now's the time. Shit. What about your children? Dang, think about your children. Damn. Let people just tell you what to do and push you around? Put your faith in Allah. And know that Allah will protect you. Sheesh. That's what you got to know. Beyond a shadow of a doubt. You got to know. You got to be like the prophets. Let those be your heroes. Draw your strength from them. Because believe you me, they coming after you too, French people. They coming after the whole world after they use you. Please. Okay. So anyway, so we covered a lot of time, right? Okay, so the piece of shit Antichrist has fallen, red dragon's fallen on earth, and his head's been removed, alhamdulillah. His head has been removed, mashallah, subhanahu wa ta'ala. Rat child has gone, alhamdulillah. February 6th, mashallah. Sha'ban 16. That bitch was gone. Praise be to Allah. All praises be to Allah. And I mean all praises be to Allah. Allah took him out. Shaban 16, February 26. Alhamdulillah. The beast is gone. So now that occupation is headless. It's headless. And it's going to fall. Trust and believe that. It's going to end. It can't go on. It has no life force. And it has no head. It's just a matter of time. Short time. Rejoice. And don't let them pull you down. Now, again, we're back to the head and body being united, right? Because when Adam, was lowered to, and his wife, Hawa, his woman, his companion was lowered, because you can't say they were husband and wife, but they were lowered to this, the lowest dimension, the first ground zero, right? The seventh heaven is the seventh heaven. The one is the lowest, right? So they were lowered to the lowest, and that means their consciousness was separated from their body, right? From their head, right? So their head was separated from their body, right? So their conscious mind was separated from their physical mind, right? Okay, so now, when Neptune goes into Aries, Neptune and Saturn goes into Aries, that's going to be the mind coming back to the consciousness coming back to the head, right? To Aries, right? Okay, because it will no longer be occupied, right? It will no longer be occupied by the colonizers, right? So they'll be thinking clearly and that's what the North Node and South Node represent. The division between the higher mind, the conscious mind, and the spiritual mind and the physical body. The celestial head, right? The celestial you from the physical you being the body, right? The planetary you, embodiment of you, would be the planetary you, right? Wherever you're located, right? And that will determine your behavior for that the energetic influence upon you for the duration of your planetary body embodiment for that period within that house, celestial house, right? Okay, so now, okay, so So you being whole would be having your conscious mind, meaning your celestial, you being congruent from the cardinal plane, fixed plane, and mutable plane. You be whole, right? You're the head of the dragon, meaning the kundalini, right? The dragon is the kundalini, right? The energy rising, right? The Christ consciousness, the Christ oil rising into the crown chakra, the pineal gland, right? It's risen all the way to the top, and now you're able to hold that higher vibration, right? Because you have the consciousness to hold the higher vibration, right? To the higher frequency, so you can connect with your celestial body, right? And then have that higher Christ consciousness mind, and that intuitive mind, that inspiration, that divine guidance, right? That's what you want, right? Now, who don't have the Christ consciousness, whether you have the Christ consciousness or not, bottom line is, when that crown chakra opens, you're going to be, and what they call it, the apocalypse occurs, which is the unveiling, right, of things hidden, right? The apocalypse represents the unveiling of things that are hidden, right, from your physical eyes. So your spiritual eyes, you'll see. Now, when that happens, everybody gonna get scared if you're not prepared. You gonna get freaking scared, seriously, okay? And you're gonna need some, especially those you DMT melanin challenge. You're gonna need some DMTs, melanin people around you to help you balance yourself. Good people you can trust and you can love, unconsciously. What I mean, you can trust them blindly. Right? And now I'm not saying go in trusting them blindly, but you have to be able to get to the point where you can trust one another blindly, because guess what? There's a lot of DMT lacking people that you goddamn can't trust. After all, they did steal us and bring us here. Okay? So it works both ways on both sides. Okay, now, so, oh my gosh, we're going to have to go to video 6, I think. Video 7, I don't know.